Go back.
Yeah, we'll fall back in there like we started the second half. I think, try to send a message a little bit as you go through the season. And again, as I think Pat, you asked a question, it was a good question. Also you felt, guard-wise, maybe you have a better defender out there, but we'll start that way. But we certainly downshift quickly.
I know you went 3 games in 5 days in December. How do you handle 3 and 6 coming with the travel and the league play and everything? As far as player and bench involvement.
Yeah, you talking about that reschedule week? Yeah. No, that's.
We'll get to that.
Well, no, we got this one too.
Right.
I'm sorry. I think we're just really being smart about, recovery and, our 7 guys are our 7 guys. No one has really said I'm another guy you can put in there, even though JR and Matt Zona have gotten better in practice. If those 7 guys are healthy, that's kind of the nucleus that's kind of found itself a little bit. So you're going to probably ride that. You just you hope for health and you hope for lack of foul trouble, which we did a little better job of, I think, the other night. And right now you're not practicing very long. These are veteran guys. They played a lot of basketball, and you're just trying to keep them fresh. And again, we have this week, and then we have that other week too that just got thrown at us yesterday.
When you play 7 guys, the tendency is to say you're crushing guys with minutes. But you look at the minutes played. You only have 1 guy in the top 15 for minutes played in the ACC. Have you distributed them differently than you would in the past?
I think what I've tried to do consciously, and that's why Coach Solomon's been good for a lot of reasons. He's helped me get Hub out of the game and tapped on my shoulder and said, let's get him a rest. When he is right, which he has been the last 5 games, it's been hard for me to take him out of a game, which there's many of my point guards that have, I think I told you a story once. Eric Atkins' mother said, I'm the only parent in the country that complains my son plays too much. He was playing 37 minutes a game, one of the great lines ever. And so, he's the one guy, Dane, but the main guys, especially those 3 seniors, Paul too now, and Blake is just a special athlete. They've all been able to play longer minutes. I think, you've heard me say it before, like, you got to have 9 guys, you got to have 10 guys. If you look at rotations and minutes, it's 7 guys, maybe 8, and the guys know that they're playing and they play right because they know that they're going to get their minutes. And I haven't looked at that because we used to have 2 in the top 5 of minutes played. I think Goodwin and Hub last year were in the top 5, right. So I didn't know we only had 1 in the top 15.
And I think Dane is the
Dane's
only guy,
probably
and I think he's 9th.
Yeah.
So it's not like you got 38, 37, 36. Like you used to.
Right. We've tried, and we just feel really comfortable. And Wirtz is, he was hurt. He's working himself back. But like Cormac against Pittsburgh, I was teasing him. I said, you came off the bench and played 35 minutes the other night against Pitt, the day after the Pittsburgh game. Wirtz could play 34 minutes off the bench. It's just one of those things. And, so, you got those 7 kind of rolling through there. And then it's what you're doing with recovery and what you're doing with, energy. And, this week's a challenge, but then that other week is really a challenge. I haven't even tried to grasp that yet.
Home court.